it's Ayla. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a girl talk video. I've been wanting to do this for a while because like I just like to talk a lot, so yeah. On my Instagram I asked like give me questions as topics for a girl talk video. And I really got anything but I did get a couple things, so I'm gonna just like talk about those and see how it goes. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna be wondering like, why are you giving advice? You don't have a man, the boys don't like you. Well, I hope you guys know coaches don't play. So the first topic is shooting shots. So, okay, I know like shooting a shot can be super difficult, but like I have a method that I think almost everybody uses, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyways. If it's on Instagram, because I don't really like to shoot my shot in person. If I could find like a person like in person and then like find their Instagram later, that's how I shoot my shot. So I'll go on Instagram, and even if they follow me first or like I'll follow them first, whatever, go on Instagram and then follow them. Wait for them to follow you back, because like that's pretty important, you know. Wait for them to follow you back, and then so when they follow you back, like a couple of their pictures. I'm gonna start off with 3, and then if they're like interested in you or they think you're cute or whatever, then they'll probably like 1 or 2 back, or 3 back too. If it's 1 and it's just your first recent one, usually like on Instagram on the timeline it'll like pop up your first recent one when you start following a new person, so you can't really take that as like a hint. But if you want to after that, like if they only like the first recent one, then you can like more of theirs. But yeah, and if they like yours back, like either they'll shoot their shot, like they'll get in your DMs first, or the more ballsy thing to do is you just hop in their DMs and be like, what's up? But that's like how you know. And plus also like I feel like if that doesn't work, you could always put something on your story, on your Instagram story, because they'll watch it because they're a follower. And I know like if it's the most recent one, I'll watch it. Like I won't go all the way down the stories and look, but like the first most recent ones I would like usually look at. So post a cute like old throwback, be like throwback, you know, and then make sure it's cute, and then they could like DM me from there or whatever. Honestly, I don't know, man. Okay, first dates. So first dates are like make it or break it, honestly, because usually on your first date, well for me, like for first dates, like if you're meeting the person for the first time, because usually like if you met off of Instagram, which would go from like you shooting your shot off of Instagram, you guys meet for the first time, or like go on a little date or whatever, that's like the make it or break it point. Because like somebody can act a certain way over text but then like be so different in person. So I would say first dates are really important, and I want to say be yourself, but like don't be yourself yet, because like you don't know this person and you have to feel the person out to see like, hey, can I be like myself? Because me, I'm like a really goofy person, and like if I don't get that vibe from you and I feel like you're a little too serious, and I'll just be like, I'll like feed off of your energy, you know. So I would say don't be yourself, like be yourself, but like not too much, you know. Like don't act how you act with your homegirls, because that might scare him off. But I don't know, I'm really like crazy when I get with my homegirls, so that's probably why. So another thing about first dates is please do not go to the movies on your first date. That is the worst first date ever, because like either you're gonna be talking over a movie or you're not gonna talk at all. I don't know, that just popped up in my head, but like movies, not it. Okay, so one of my subscribers asked me this, so hey, if you're watching this, I got you. So how to talk to boy. So okay, usually I don't know if you mean like in person, but we're gonna talk about like talking to them in person. So you honestly have to be like the bigger person, because I don't know like what boy you're talking about, but usually boys aren't like the first ones to just like dive into a conversation unless like they really like you or something. But talking to a boy can be difficult, especially if they're not interested in you, because then you're gonna be like carrying the conversation. So I say approach them with like an interest they have. So like if they play a sport, or like they have a dog or something, just be like, oh, like what kind of dog do you have, or like what position do you play on your sports team, or something like that, you know. and then go from there. You guys have a little conversation, do something they're interested in, because that's how you grab their attention. That's what I think, but I don't know. Also, you kind of have to be like super direct when it comes to boys, because a lot of them can't take hints. So I wouldn't be like straight up be like, hey yo, I like you. So at least not the first time when I'm talking to them. But yeah, the whole like saying something they're interested in is probably like the best idea, because they're like, oh, she's enlightened in what I like, and then you'll get to know like the person more if you ask them like what they like. And usually people like to talk about, like, if you ask them something about their sports team, they'll probably like go on and on about like what they play and like how much they like it and stuff, and you just, you know, take notes from there. And yeah, that should really get you in there. That's what I think. Okay, next one is broke boys, and this is just this is like hit home. Okay. So broke boys, right now we're in the age of like 16, 17, 18, 19, and maybe I'll even add 20, where we're like getting our lives together. So it's really, really hard to expect somebody to have like a ton of money and just like be spending, you know, bands on you. I really understand, like, I do understand that, I really do. But there is a time where like money has to be spent. Like, if you guys are talking, I'm not gonna say like you have to pay for like a girl's meal or you have to pay for your date's meal, because that's not always the case, and I don't want to say that. But you got to pay for your own meal, unless like the girl offers, and usually like a girl doesn't really offer, but if she does, she's a really nice girl. But if you don't have enough money to go out and pay for your own meal, they're like, don't take anybody out. Like, that's my advice that I have to boys. Like, I don't know, we're getting our lives together, so we're not gonna have a lot of money. That's, I do understand that, and like a lot of us live with our parents, or, you know, just like moved out or whatever, so we're a lot of people don't have money, and if they do, then go off, sis. To avoid a broke boy, I don't know, it's just like, it's a really like hard topic to talk about, because there's just so much. Like, I don't really like to talk about money, because this has me stuck. So whoever asked this on my Instagram, you got me stuck, because I don't know. I know you can have the city girl mentality and be like, no broke boys allowed, or like whatever, but if you don't got options, sis, you gotta talk to somebody who doesn't have a lot of money. And there's so many ways that you don't have to spend money and spend time with someone. So like, if you don't have money, okay, find something that doesn't cost money, or do something. Like, it's better than sitting in the house all day and, you know, and you're still like enjoying time with that person. And that's like, I would say, you know, do other options if you like truly like this person, because like money shouldn't matter, especially at our age. Like, money shouldn't matter that much, especially just like spending time with someone. But I don't know. Okay, next is, how long should the talking stage be? So I think the talking stage should not go over 3 months. And that's me being like genuinely nice. If you guys have an agreement that you're not trying to get together, then like, okay, you understand that, and you guys talk all you want. But if you guys haven't made like an arrangement, or like you don't know what's going on, it shouldn't go over 3 months, because then like by that time you're just wasting your time. Like, are we together, are we not? 3 months is like the limit for me. Well, I'm kind of like dumb, so usually like it could go over 3 months. But I would say just to play it safe, 3 months, and that's that's enough time to get to know a person, and a person to get to know you, unless you're not like opening up. But like, that's enough time for a person to get to know you. So if it's longer than 3 months and they haven't like gone in a relationship with you, and you know that like you low-key want a relationship with them, you need to talk about it, or drop him, sis. When to say I love you. So this is going to be different for everyone, I feel like, but obviously don't say it like the first time you meet them, unless that's how you really feeling, and you could tell they're feeling that too. But I wouldn't say don't say it on the first time you meet them. Don't say it if you really don't mean it, because I take that word really, really strongly, like to the heart, because I don't throw that word out to like anybody. So I would say, if you truly feel like you like this person and like your heart has them or whatever, even in a friendly way, like you can say it like whenever, you know. Maybe not on the first day, but you could say it whenever. Just like truly mean it, because that's a really, really strong word. So like using that could really hurt somebody. And if somebody else is saying like I love you to you and you don't feel that way, don't feel any pressure to say it back, and definitely explain to them like, hey, I'm not there yet, I'm sorry, but like I'm not there yet, and maybe like one day I will be. But don't say like thank you, like thank you, you know, because that might hurt their feelings. But just explain to them like I'm not there yet and I take that word seriously, and maybe with some more time like I'll be able to love you. Okay, so one of my little homegirls, hey sis, she asked me this one, and this is actually a really good question, so I might like go like really into depth to this because this is good and important. So it is, how long do you have to talk to somebody before giving up the coochie? Okay, so this is another thing that's going to be different for everyone, and a lot of people like don't really care about like sex or like whatever, and like I totally, if that's you, go off sis, you know, just be careful, but go off. I would say, if you're like asking me personally, I wouldn't do it right away. I would give it maybe like 2 months. You really like, it's like hard because I think it really just depends on the person and yourself. Like, this is like got me stuck. Well, I don't want to give anybody like a time frame and like you guys do it, it's not good for you. I would say when you know the person like strongly, having like sex with somebody, it's like really, there's a lot that can happen, you know, like mentally and physically. So just like really make sure that you know like this person and you like feel a certain way to them, because you don't know the boy's motive after you like, you know, gave it up. Like he might not talk to you ever again, or he might air out your business, or you know, you never know. So I say don't do it right away. I don't want to give a time frame, but yeah, I don't want to say don't be easy, because a lot of people, like some people genuinely don't care about like sex or anything, and they'll just like go off and do it. But like you have to be careful, because you don't know, like a lot of boys, that's all they're in it for, and they'll talk to you and like they won't tell you their motives either, so you're just like stuck, you know. And I know it sucks, like you may never talk to you again, I don't know, you never know. So that's like a really hard question to answer. But yeah, I say do it when you like truly get the person and you understand them, because you don't know if that's like your last night talking to them or what. Another thing is that make sure you actually like them. Don't have like questioning feelings about them, because that's just like the worst, and like you like regret it later. Like, I didn't even like this boy, like why did I give him like a part of me, you know, or like why did I make my body count, like waste the body count on somebody, especially because you don't know how like good the sex is gonna be either. I'm gonna say this again because I can't stress this enough. Make sure you're being safe. That's it. I'm done. And the last one is how to not catch feelings, which is like really hard, especially for me. I would say if you're not trying to catch feelings with a person, don't even like hang around them. You know when you're interested in someone, so like if you hang around them, it's gonna be hard, because they're gonna do things you're like, oh that's kind of cute, or like do this and that, which is like kind of mean. Like don't isolate yourself, but like try not to hang around them, or don't do like coupley things, because I know like it's hard, especially because if you like the person, like it's gonna be hard not to. And just even like seeing them every day like can really like make you shook. Like, man, I like this boy, and like I've never even had a conversation with him. But I say try to avoid contact, because some things boys will say really get you caught. So that's how you not catch feelings. Just don't be around them, don't hang around them. All right, so that's all the topics I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to be raw and I tried to be real and tried to help you guys without like being a little too personal or like not personal enough. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, bye.